All right, you guys ready to make some Week 5 picks? Or
Yeah.
You want to do a Week 5 preview first? Let's do the preview
Week
first.
5 preview is
Yeah.
on right now.
Let's do the preview first. So we'll do this right now. All right, so obviously Week 5 starts Thursday Night Football, which is happening right now. We have Chicago Bears traveling into Washington. Washington is the favorite, 7-point favorite here. So there's controversy here with us, right? So we all had Washington. Technically, I would have had you know what? I'm going to put Washington because I would have had Washington there if we did our show yesterday.
True.
I would have. So I'll keep it Washington. So what happened was today, Dick Butkus dies like 2 hours before kickoff?
2 hours before kickoff, yeah.
And in our group chat, I'm like, oh, give me Chicago then. Chicago's going to win this game. But I didn't change it in our spreadsheet. And I don't know what the score is right now, but last I saw, Chicago was handedly beating Washington.
Yeah, but Sam Howell just tried to take the game into his own hands right there with that little run.
What's the score?
27-11.
27-11. What a score, huh?
Score.
So, anyway, so we all have Washington for this game. Currently, that is not the case, but, you know, there's still some time to play. Have they hit halftime yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in the middle of the third, late in the third. Why didn't he throw it? He had him wide open downfield.
All right. So then you have Jacksonville at Buffalo. Buffalo is the favorite by 5.5 points. You'll have New Orleans at New England. You have, the Jacksonville at Buffalo game is the 9 or 8:30 o'clock game in London. Yeah. And then you have your normal slate at New Orleans at New England, Tennessee at Indianapolis, Baltimore at Pittsburgh, Carolina at Detroit, Houston at Atlanta, Giants at Miami, Cincinnati at Arizona, Philly at Rams, Jets at Denver.
Where's everyone?
Kansas City at Minnesota, and then your Sunday night game is Dallas at San Francisco, and your
Game of the week.
And then your Monday night game is Green Bay at Vegas, and then you have Cleveland, the Chargers, the Buccaneers, and the Eagles all on byes this week.
Shit. Well,
so obviously we all started with Washington. That's who we picked for Thursday Night Football. Who do you guys have Jacksonville at Buffalo?
Well, I've started trying to analyze this freaking game by, asking, did Jacksonville stay there all week? Didn't come back home.
Right.
Is that going to play into their ability to play a better game because Buffalo just traveled and all that good shit?
Uh-huh.
And I just went with Buffalo's a better football team. I took the London factor out of it. Buffalo's a better football team, and when you're a great football team right now, when you're playing good football, you overcome adversity. And one of the things to overcome would be this travel shit. So,
I mean,
I picked Buffalo.
I think it would be rather ridiculous for Jacksonville to fly out there, have a game, fly back in the middle of the week, and then fly back.
Yeah.
They had to have stayed there. That only makes sense.
Yeah, it wouldn't make any other sense to try to come home.
Even if you said every single Jacksonville Jaguar is 100% healthy, playing at the highest level capable, Buffalo is still a better team. Give me Buffalo. Matt, who you got?
Buffalo, yeah. Buffalo.
Tim also has Buffalo. We move to New Orleans at New England. This is going to be quite the game. Who do you have, Matt?
New Orleans? I have New Orleans, yeah.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
What about you, Port?
I have New Orleans as well.
Sucks.
Yeah, New England is just they're just a bad football
So
team.
this is one that I haven't marked down, right? It's Bill Belichick. You can never count a Bill Belichick team out, right? New Orleans sucks, dude.
Yeah, but
I-
don't they have a better quarterback at least?
But who's starting? Is it Mac Jones or Bailey Zappi?
No matter. They're gonna lose.
Give me New England.
I've got Saints all day.
Give me the fucking Patriots. Coincidentally,
Derek Carr's coming back.
no, dude, he's got a rotator issue. He's not gonna be able. No, give me New England. Timothy also has New England.
Saints.
Next game, Tennessee at Indianapolis. Boy, is this one going to suck. This is an AFC South rivalry, correct? They're both in the same division. I have Indianapolis. Give me Anthony Richardson all day. AR-15, baby. What do you got, Port?
I think. Hold on, let me double check. What did I write down? I went with the Titans on this one.
You went with the Titans, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
it
did
was
I.
a hard. It was a hard pick. That one was hard.
It is a difficult one. Matt, you also went Tennessee. Tim went Indianapolis as well with me. Yeah, I think, it's a divisional game. It can go either way. I don't think Tennessee's a good team. I think Indy has more upside. It is a 1.5 point spread there, so it literally could go either way. The AFC game of the week. Baltimore travels into Pittsburgh to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who do you got, Port?
I have Ravens.
Yeah,
I've-
boy.
I've picked the Steelers a couple of games thinking that they were going to help me out. I had faith in them, but I've kind of lost my faith in your team there. Oh, man.
I mean, have you heard of the Arizona Cardinals?
Oh, just wait till we get to them.
Matt, you have Baltimore as well.
Yes, sir.
Tim has Baltimore as well. Now, this is where I hate myself.
It's like me picking the Eagles.
So, as the homer for the Steelers, the obvious decision is to go Pittsburgh. However, it is a rivalry game. Kenny Pickett is going to play. Lamar Jackson sucks against the Steelers. It's going to be a 2-point game. Give me the Steelers winning that one.
What did Timmy pick?
Baltimore.
Timmy picked Baltimore.
Lone man out here.
Carolina at Detroit. Detroit is 8.5 point favorites here. I have Detroit. Tim has Detroit. Matt, I assume you have Detroit.
Yes, sir.
What about you,
I
Port?
have Detroit as well.
Yeah.
What? Carolina is the favorite?
No, Detroit.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said Carolina. Was
No,
the favorite.
8.5
No.
8.5 point
Act-
dogs to Carolina. So this next one's interesting here. Houston at Atlanta. Atlanta started hot, 2-0. Now they're down 2-2, I believe. I love their coach. Their coach is awesome.
Why am I reading?
Fun fact about the coach. Did you know the coach for the Atlanta Falcons' father started FedEx? And this guy goes to be a head coach at fucking NFL. That's crazy to me. Houston coming off a big game against the Steelers, obviously. Was that a fugazi or are the Houston Texans on their way up?
Oh Jesus! Don't look at the Stars game score. That's not good.
Preseason, bro.
I know, but I don't know if Ottinger was in or not. He was on the roster.
Football.
Shit.
So I don't know. I think CJ Stroud's a dog. I think he's the real deal. I think that the Houston Texans are on their way up. They're going to probably win the AFC South if I have this. I think when it's all said and done. I think Houston traveling to Atlanta. Atlanta is 1.5 point favorites. I think Houston wins.
Yeah, I've got Houston. They're making good strides here. I think things are clicking for them. I don't know if they're like a good football team yet, but things are making sense for them, and they're putting good plays, putting some games together.
Matt, you have Houston?
Sir.
I think Tim also has Houston. Yes, Tim has Houston. That brings us to what's going to be probably the worst game of the week. Miami dropped 70 points, a couple weeks ago. I think they shatter their record this week and get 90 points.
Man.
As the Giants come into Miami to take on the Dolphins. The Dolphins are currently 9.5-point favorites. You were saying?
I'm picking the Dolphins because the Giants are terrible.
That's what I'm saying. You don't think Miami's going to drop 75, 77, 80 points on the Giants?
No.
Dude, nothing about that team screams professional football league at all. Especially if you don't have Saquon. I mean, that seems to be the only reason they win, right? Matt, who do you got?
Miami, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anybody be.
Yeah, we all have
Super
Miami. I
shit.
have Miami. Tim has Miami. So let's get to another great game of the week here, as the Cincinnati Bengals come into Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Cincinnati is 3-point favorites here.
Yeah. I was tempted to go with Arizona on this.
But
I don't know. But I just felt, I don't know. I felt like Cincinnati's going to pull it off. I don't know. I know Burrow hasn't been the greatest, so I feel like he's going to have a better game maybe. I don't know. Just gut feeling, I don't know.
checking the current spread here just to see. Okay, it's still 3, so. So you're going Cincinnati? Is that what you're saying, Matt?
Yeah.
What about you, Port?
I've got the Cardinals, bro.
Same, bro. I have the Cardinals.
I have the Cardinals.
Cincinnati, or Tim has Cincinnati as well. Yeah, I think the Cardinals do it, dude. I love Josh Dobbs. I don't think Cincinnati can figure out a fart from a poop right now.
Yeah, something's wrong with them.
Philadelphia comes into LA and takes on the Rams. Philadelphia's 4.5-point favorites. Who do you have, Matt?
Hold on. I'm about to capture the flag here. Oh.
Go ahead. I'll wait.
I tried to draw insurance for you.
Oh, yeah.
I was-
Philly versus the Rams?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rams all the way.
Yeah, I know. I knew that was going to be the answer. I just had to ask. I have Philly. Tim has Philly. Port, who do you have?
I have the Rams.
You do not.
I do. I think the Rams are going to give the Eagles their first upset loss here.
You're high as a kite. So
Come on, dude. The Washington Commanders almost beat Philly.
Yeah, and look at what they're doing tonight. Go ahead, take a
Saying.
peek. Take a peek at what the score is.
Just telling you.
What's the score? I'm asking. Am I gonna really? You're gonna make me pull it up? All right, fine. It's fine. I can't. My internet's terrible. It's not even gonna load the ESPN website.
It's not looking good for the home team, but still.
Why can't I see the score? What the French toast?
I cannot get this freaking.
It's 27-14 currently. End of the third.
Shit.
Chicago winning and also has the ball. Oh, just kidding. It's now 30-14.
It's 30-14. Yeah.
Just updated. Okay. Where did we leave off? Okay. New York Jets come into Denver to take on the Broncos. The Broncos are 2.5-point favorites in this game. Who do you have, Matt?
I have the Jets.
Port?
Man.
Yes. I'm waiting.
I'm still thinking. I don't have anything written here. This is the one I didn't know.
This is a tough game.
This one's really tough. You know
Give me the Jets.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, Zach Wilson played him a hell of a game against the Chiefs. Or do they have that hangover from playing a good team, playing a good game? Do they have that hangover of like defeat, the defeat hangover?
Is that a
not
thing?
bounce back?
Is that a thing?
Shit. Yes, it's a thing.
Here's
You're
my
you're looking at it right now in live time.
here's what I think.
Hello, Washington. You suck too.
Zach Wilson is gonna ball because he won't be distracted by looking for Taylor Swift.
It's a possibility, bro.
Timothy has Denver, so he's the lone man on that one.
No, I'm cooking Denver.
You're picking Denver?
I'm picking Denver, bro.
You just said the Jets.
No, I'm picking Denver.
You can't pick the Denver Broncos after I said Tim picked the Denver Broncos.
No, I have them written down right here.
You just said you didn't have anything written down.
I lied about that. I flat out lied about that. Just got a killing spree while I'm sitting here arguing with you. So.
Dude, what's real anymore?
I got Broncos, bro.
You're fucking crazy. It's the Jets all
hold
day.
On. Look, I'm taking. Look, I'll show you. I'll fucking share my screen.
Roll it back literally 30 seconds ago where you said Zach Wilson's going to have himself a game. The Jets are going to win.
There.
I didn't have anything picked for this game.
There, I just sent you my list, bro. I lied because I was sitting here contemplating my pick. Because this one I set was back and forth all week, but I just sent you my entire list right there.
Dad chimed in over on X and said, "Hey boys."
Tell him to upgrade internet.
Huh? What does my dad have to do anything with the internet?
I don't know.
So,
Just
wait.
disappeared.
Let me see. You sent me week 5. Oh, your notes. Dude, I'm not gonna be able to load this.
Where's this guy at?
Nothing loaded. Oh, there it goes. Let me see here. You have the Broncos on here, but you just made this list, so.
No, I did not.
All right. Anyway, moving on.
Week? Yes, I totally made just the whole week.
Moving on. All right. It got you down for Denver, even though you changed it to Denver after I told you Tim picked Denver. It's fine.
I didn't change it to
Kansas
Denver. I
City
had it on.
moves into Minnesota to take over the Minnesota Thunderdome or whatever the fuck it's called.
Kansas City.
Okay. Matt,
KC, baby.
Kansas City, and Tim has Kansas City. Watch Minnesota actually win that one. It'd be hilarious. Here is, ooh, man. This is going to be an interesting one, and I can't wait to hear what we're doing here. Dallas goes to San Francisco to take on the 49ers. The 49ers are 6.5-point favorites. Is that still accurate?
Yeah, bro.
No, it is not still accurate. It is now a 3-point spread.
Yeah, Tyron Smith is expected back.
Look at that expert analysis by Matt right there. It is a 3-point spread favoring the 49ers. Who do you have, Matt?
Give me my Cowboy.
All right. Porthole.
All right, you ready for this?
Let's
Yeah,
get
let's
it.
hear it.
Let's get it.
49ers, bruh. I am betting against my team.
What? That's it? That's all you had? 49ers, bro? It wasn't like an expert analysis or a
Oh,
breakdown?
you want the analysis? Okay,
No, I don't want it.
here
I
we
just
go.
thought it was coming.
We're giving it. We're giving
Okay,
it right now.
give
I
it to
just
me.
sent off So I had a train of thought and I lost it because it just died. Anyway, the analysis is that if they don't shut down Christian McCaffrey, they're going to lose the game. It's that simple. Look at the freaking game against the Cardinals. Every run that the Cardinals had ended up in the secondary. They were averaging 5.5 yards a carry. I mean, come on.
Man, this is
They're
a
not
tough
going to
one.
be able to. Oh, he's got the flag.
This is
Go,
a tough
flag
one.
guy.
This is a tough one for me.
I have the 49ers.
So I have the 49ers listed here. Now,
Yeah, boy.
We win. Good job.
what?
We won this game.
We won that.
Oh.
We should have lost it, but we won.
Okay,
Yeah, we
so
should've
I
lost.
have the 49ers written down here. Now, Matt talked me into Dallas Cowboys a little bit over the week, but I mean, how can it not be San Francisco?
And they have Trey Lance, who they said they were going to pick his brain for some.
Oh yeah, because you don't
insight.
think the coaches over there aren't thinking about that.
Oh, I mean, I doubt it's gonna help that much, but it might help a little bit.
It's like when New England came to town and they were worried about Ezekiel Elliott and his stealing hand signs. Like, okay, yeah, he clearly saw what you guys were doing. So I look back at the playoffs last year, and Dallas lost by like 3 points. Right? It was a close game.
Yeah, it was. I forget exactly.
Dad called you a liar, Port, because you changed your pick to Denver.
I did not change my pick. I never settled on a pick. First of all, I just sent you my entire list
that you just created. It's all right. It's fine.
I didn't create an entire week's worth of list, dude.
Anywho, we're on the Cowboys Niners. Okay, so last season, you guys beat yourselves. Basically, you guys had the 49ers beat. It's the same team from last year, right? Both teams, really. Nothing's changed a whole lot. I mean,
they don't stop Christian McCaffrey, they don't win the game. It's that simple.
So Brock Purdy hasn't lost a regular season game yet. He would have been pretty much undefeated had he not gotten injured in the championship series, right?
Yep.
Give me San Francisco. I'm not changing it. I wanted to pick Dallas. I really did. But I don't think I can be swayed. Sorry about it.
That's my team, and I'm betting against them. So.
And I pick up a point there, baby. Mark it.
We will find out the stunning conclusion of that on Sunday Night Football.
That's
on
a
NBC.
Good primetime game, man. Oh, these fucking guys.
And then back to a little bit of normalcy with one Monday Night Football game. I guess we had that last week too, huh? Green Bay travels to Vegas to take on not the Golden Knights, but the Raiders.
Not the Golden Knights. That's wrong sport.
I almost said Golden Knights because I just... Anyway. Yeah. Matt, who you got?
Green Bay. Yeah, for sure. If Jimmy Garoppolo was for sure back, I was going to pick the Raiders, but he's still in concussion protocol.
Is he really?
No, he's supposed to be back.
I was going to say, I think he's back.
I read last night, so that might have changed. I didn't read it again earlier today.
So if you read last night, then you've got updated info than I've got, because
Yeah,
I
he
heard
was-
earlier that he was going to be back. But
Yeah,
either
well-
way, Packers are going to win that game. I have Packers.
Packers. I also have the Packers, and Timothy has the Packers. So let's see here. Where do we differ? So we all had Washington tonight. We all have Buffalo for Sunday. No, not Sunday. That is, Sunday, 8:30 a.m. That's the London
morning,
game.
yeah.
So we all have Buffalo there. We are split 50-50 on New Orleans, New England. I and Tim have New England. You two have New Orleans. We're also split 50-50 Tennessee, Indianapolis, where I have Indianapolis. Tim has Indianapolis. You guys are unanimous on your wrong decision to choose Baltimore over the Steelers, but we'll forgive you there. We were all unanimous on Detroit, Houston, and Miami. We are split 50-50 on Arizona and Cincinnati, where Port and me have Arizona, and Matt and Tim have Cincinnati. Split 50-50 on Rams at Eagles. I have the Eagles, and Tim has the Eagles. You two have the Rams.
Yep, the Rams are going to give them their first upset loss.
We are split 50-50, even though it shouldn't be 50-50, but it is. Denver and the Jets, where Port
Denver,
and Tim have Denver, and Matt and I
didn't
have
even
the
start
Jets.
thinking about something different until we started talking about it.
Sure. I mean, you're getting called out on Twitter. What can I do? I'm just relaying the information.
First of all, it's not Twitter anymore.
I'm sorry. I stand corrected. It's X. Hey, also, don't look now, but the Commanders are coming back. Anyway, we all have Kansas City. We all have San Francisco, except for Matt, because he just can't face reality. And then we all have Green Bay.
Can't.
I broke down Pittsburgh. I wanted to pick Baltimore, but I think Baltimore's a shitty team, especially against Pittsburgh. And if you remember, I did basically say Houston was going to beat Pittsburgh, but I went with my loyalty, and I was wrong. So.
What a bullshit move.
I know, right? It was bullshit.
I fucking hate these guns with a
I do
passion,
too,
dude.
bro. So bad.
Well, I guess that's gonna conclude our week 5 picks. I guess stay tuned for next week where we see that Matt was completely wrong.
And so are you about your Steelers.
Who's gonna have a Matt score this week?
Who is gonna go under 500 this week? I mean, we're doing pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man.
I'm impressed with how well we're doing. Especially Tim. 12-4 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, get on a sports book, bro.
Yeah. What's Timmy? What he got that fucking shit from Back to the Future?
He's got the sports almanac.
He's got the sports almanac. Yep. Fucking Timmy's got the sports almanac.
Well, unfortunately,
Asher.
my internet's not allowing me to game, so there was no gaming on my end. It was just straight podcast. It was a little disturbing to listen to them play while we picked, but hey, that's how it goes. We appreciate everybody stopping by and all the comments, likes, and subs. We will see you guys next week. Goodbye. All right, we're done.
Still can't get any gaming action in.
I'm not even going to try. I tried loading Twitter on my computer, and it's fucking taking forever.
Yeah. Whatever your point-to-point relay